This is a DIDDYBOX base, and it's very nice and very easy, and it's aptly named the DIDDYBOX because all of these crazy pixel gaps, if you didn't see, we just ran by two right there, and we have the whole first floor of a chase box base. I don't know why I can't hit this jump. Thank you. And we got the whole first floor of the chase box style base completely see-through with a huge pixel gap. And it's really easy to do a full spray. It's not, you're not going to be hitting the walls. And we do this after it's been built, and we'll show you how to do the perfect placement for the bamboo shelf to always get the perfect big gap right here. Or you could use a ramp, but if you use ramps everywhere, you kind of lose some of the space right here. And that's not all. The DIDDYBOX also has a P-Cosmic workaround 2x1 God Bunker base. Very nice and easy. Make sure you check P-Cosmic stuff out. This is on a unlisted private video that was just posted in my Discord, so check that out if you want to. But we'll just show you how to do this as well. It's foolproof. You just need a rug, and the upkeep is not that bad. It's only 55 HQM, 3500 metal, and then 15k stone. It's heavy on the stone, but it is a DIDDYBOX base. And we just go ahead and seal the bunker up like this, and then destroy the bunker. And that does have a, I did whistle while I said destroy, I think, and that does sometimes get sealed on server resets, but usually only when you have a floor right there. So it hasn't reset for me on this right here. But again, just a standard little mini box base. We don't go up too big, nothing like the Spinky box or like any of those other box bases, just like the original chase box with those peaks from the Spinky box. And then we just have a random little roof right here with more peak downs in the corner. But again, the P-Stilo resistance, or whatever you want to call it, is this. And not only can you use them as peaks all around like this, and they'll never know where they're getting shot from. You could also put something like right here, and then you could just store a locker in there, and then you could access your locker. And then, like I did before on a preview, you could also just do a bedroom on this side like this, and then respawn and look this way inside, and then beam everybody inside. You could do whatever you want. It's going to be a nice, easy DIDDYBOX base, and we could do it after it's been built. And you don't have to do the complicated God Bunker 2x1, but it's also nice to do that. We'll just show you how to do it. It's going to be very easy. It's super easy to build. Obviously, if you just want the DIDDYBOX peaks and not the God Bunker 2x1 core, you could start with whatever 2-story 2x1 just squares that you want for like a chase box starter. You could do the TC on the stairs and the front door entrance here too, because obviously you wouldn't have a bunker in it. But when you want to do the P-Cosmic workaround for the 2x1 God Bunker, we're just going to start out with a twig 1x3, and we're going to do a low wall hard side unskinned stone, low wall soft side unskinned stone, and then we're just going to do a half wall and a rug. And the half wall does not need to be upgraded or anything like that, and it doesn't matter which direction the half wall is. And then the difference between the hard side gap, the soft side, and then the rug extension is going to be perfect 1x3 for a God Bunker, and we'll do it above the grass right here. So we're just going to go in the corner, alt crouch building plan square foundation, jump over here, touch them together, jump over here, touch them together, and this is going to be just like the shadow shifting 1x3 back in the day, where you're going to have 18% guaranteed on each side. Oops, 18% guaranteed. So these are on a different plane, and the server is wonderfully lagging. And then you could destroy all that, and then this is the same God Bunker starter. So to do the 2x1, we're going to come out from one side, place a full wall and a frame, and we want this floor off of that frame, but we don't have stability, so we're just going to place these two side walls, floor right here, and then walls on this side. So there's no actual floor coming off of this plane on this far right one. So when we go ahead and put a twig frame here, we could have that as a bunker seal. But then this wall right here that's coming off the third piece is going to give us foundation errors when we go to expand. So we're going to put the TC down, demolish this and this, and then place that back so it's off the second square, and now we have no foundation errors. So we can connect everything. Very nice and very easy. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this all the way to grade. And make sure the frame is upgraded too, because it holds that floor up. And if you notice, you will have a pixel gap here that they can sometimes shoot through, because you could see the twig through it. And then I hear it hitting the twig sometimes, but it doesn't do... It's not damaging it for some reason. So whatever that is. And it doesn't matter anyway, because when we expand, we're going to put a half wall and a frame right here to block it. But that's just how you would do the 2x1 God Bunker. Again, be careful if it's sealing on server resets, because when you have a floor out like this, sometimes it could seal and gain stability from those floors when you have it honeycombed. But I have not had it seal when we don't have any floors attached to that bunker seal. And to ensure we don't run into any errors building out foundations like this, as you can see, we're going to put each foundation from the inside off of each other. So like this, and that's just going to ensure that they're coming off of each individual side. And then these back ones, doesn't really matter. And just like that, we have the starter. And we can go back to a skin now, because we only needed unskinned stone for the God Bunker starter. And we're just going to do regular plain half walls for our DIDDYBOX peaks. And then we're going to do the largest horizontal pixel gap to shoot through after it's been built. And you're not going to need any tools for this. It's going to be nice and easy, but you may want to expand here, obviously. And one thing you need to make sure is that it's coming off of the wall and not the floor. You see that slight shift that's happening right here? Right there, you see how that wall is shifting? That's going to cause some errors going upwards. So we're just going to go ahead and put everything here first for our peaks. Make sure we could do these, and this is going to prevent us from getting those errors later, which can be very annoying once you've already upgraded everything. So now that we have all these walls placed here, this wall should turn red in comparison. And make sure everything here is nice and blue. You just have to be conscious of where you're putting it off, because it'll try and push it off the floor right there and see how it's getting blocked by that wall. But when you slide it down off the actual wall that it's from, you're fine. So now that we have that, we can have dual entrances, because of course it is a bunker right here, so it doesn't matter. And then the piece needs to come off of your bunker seal. So we'll go ahead and put that like that. Otherwise, if we place it off the wrong one, sometimes we won't be able to seal the bunker. And then we want a floor coming from the outside here. A little complicated, but not too bad. And that way it won't fall. If we put that half wall on top of the bunker seal and build the floor this direction, it'll be like another bunker seal and it'll fall. So just like that, we have it started, and we don't need to upgrade these or anything yet. And now we're going to do the largest pixel gap after it's been built, the peek through. So we're just going to come out with the old build out like this for reverse floor stacking, whatever it is. No items needed, and we're going to do this setup right here again. And there's going to be a specific spot we could look at the twig to give ourselves the largest horizontal pixel gap to shoot through. And we're just going to building plan, triangle foundation. I'll FOV 60 to zoom in here, and then I'll zoom in on the crosshair, so you can line it up perfect with the apex there, and you're going to bring it down slightly below this first striation. You want your full circle of the crosshair below that striation, and you're going to move 1 pixel to the right. So we'll repeat that all the way down below that, and then move 1 pixel to the right, and then move forward. Looks like we didn't go to the right enough. Just like that. And now that's it. We're just going to break everything else here. Break that. And it should connect. And then when you place a floor over here, and then your half wall right there, and demolish this, you'll have a large vertical pixel gap right there. Looks like that one isn't too large, but we just take our jungle shelf, place it down as low as we can. And looks like I was explaining it too much, so let's just do that one more time. It's really not that bad, especially when you're not having to explain it while recording. And we just use single doors here because it's cheaper. You could use whatever full size wall socket you want. It's not a double door frame. Demolish these. 2 low walls here. Building plan. Triangle foundation. Below the striation. 1 pixel to the right. Move forward. Snaps in place. should connect. Let's demolish this one. That was the old one. And we're just going to put a floor wall right there, upgrade this. And now we have a huge pixel gap here. Just like that. And then we can go ahead and put this all around. And then we could place these. Sometimes the jungle shelf goes down into the foundation. That just needs a foundation on the other side of it. So like this, if we place that foundation there, and then it'll go just like that. And now we can just wrap this all the way around. You don't need to build foundations. You could also just float the floor because it provides stability to one another. And then some of these might be red just because of the God Bunker. If you aren't doing the God Bunker, this won't be red. And see, when we slide it down, you'll see it moving, closing the pixel gap. We just need to do that one more time on that corner. It's almost always just that corner. And then we just go ahead and break all of those, and we have our pixel gap all throughout here to shoot people through. And it's always the corner, only when you do the God Bunker. So we'll just do that one more time over here. Zoom in right there. Boom, all the way down below that striation, 1 pixel to the right. Move forward, it'll snap. Really not that bad. Takes like 20 seconds and like 500 wood, especially when you don't explain it. And then now this one will be horizontal pixel gap as well. So now you have 4 different planes. So you have the 2 planes on the God Bunker, then you have this 4 stack height here, and then just this one in the corner for this. And you can put all of these here as low as they can possibly go. And if they're sinking in, you just need a foundation on the other side. Break all this, none of this is needed. If they're sinking into the foundation, you just need a foundation on the outside, and then you could place it, and then you could destroy that. And now when you hop in this corner, you can actually make the hop. You can go ahead and beam it. It looks like this one's slightly too high, but you don't want to do the actual shelves, you could just do the ramp, and then you could always get the nice biggest open area right here when you're flush up against the wall. And you could beam everybody through there. And now once all of this is done, we can just pretty much expand pretty quickly here. We'll just go into straight B grade stone. And we'll go ahead and put our walls right here. Second floor walls. And again, check your stuff here, and then you want a door on the opposite of your door. Like this, I just like to do it so it's not a straight shot. Wall up everything right here. It looks like this is too close to wall frame. Right here, which is a little bit annoying, but we should be able to go like this. Build out here to place it. Which is just some God Bunker stuff. You don't need to worry about that if it's not the God Bunker. It just needs to be placed off the actual foundation where it's trying to clip off this half wall. And then just like that, we're just going to speed through the jump ups right here, and we don't want any patricos because we have the pixel gap. And you may need to, again, God Bunker weird stuff. Looks like this is caused by just the half wall right there. And this one is caused by don't know what foundation it's saying is red. But we could try and just build around this way. Make that blue and then put the foundation in there. Just some weird stuff is happening. So we could also build it around this way. Try and get this wall right here. Looks like we could do full walls, but the double door frame from this side. And it takes a while sometimes with the God Bunker, but you can get it blue no matter what. And just look off this one. And I forgot to do, we could do a window right here and a peak. I forgot to do this. My apologies. And I'm just going to leave this frame empty because it's really annoying. And then just continue up here. Standard chase box style stuff here. And we'll go ahead and do it on this side. Each triangle off their own, meet it in the center, and see how this one we're fine. You can definitely get all sockets to place, it's just a little finicky. And then again, I forgot to do the half wall window right here. And then we're just gonna go ahead and do spinky peaks right here. Close to doorway. That doorway is off the wrong one. And it's trying to go off the half wall, so we could just put a floor over here. And somehow replacing them all like that makes it work. Again, very goofy God Bunker stuff going on. But it's not that bad. Do it in Twig on a regular server and you're pretty much good to go all the time. We'll put a floor there at half height to block this area. And then we don't, if we do it through here, we do this floor through the core and then out to here, you'll notice that when we break this one, sometimes this one will break. So you can just put it from the outside if you need to. But after we have that standard spinky box 2x1 stuff here, go ahead and put these ramps here. Ramps are the most fun thing in the game to place for no reason. And then now we have these peaks in here. We'll just go ahead and do half wall window on all the corners for our roof peaks. And if you're getting an error, see how error right there, and then I just look down and it snaps on the correct one. Same thing this right here, just looking down snaps it on the correct one. We can go ahead and add a window, single door here, another jump up. All these pieces right here, full wall right there. Single door window, look down on these. And this socket, whatever it is, I didn't upgrade the correct one right here. So we're just gonna leave that one empty. You don't need to do that. You could actually take the time to build it. We're just gonna seal off the roof right here. Half wall, rotate that. Single door, vending machine right here, windows on each side for some better drop down peaks. Single door or double door right here, doesn't matter. And a roof right here and a half wall right here. And you don't have to seal this up, you could also just put roof pieces right here. That way this roof blocks this window and you have a turret spot or a jump up right here. Do a single door on each side here. Do the same thing here. And now we can go ahead and put all of these right here. Put a ramp. And now we're just gonna make some like Patrico defenses for the roof. Double door frames all the way up, half walls. like this, just so you have some nice drop down angles. And it looks like we got like that, and then we just put that floor there because it's trying to, this is giving the error, but when we place it off the floor, it's just build around, it's God bunker stuff. There's always a way to get it blue. Just do it in twig first, and then we can go ahead and just do like a little drop down right here. And of course, we're doing that again, so we just build off like this. And then these will be blue because it's coming off the half-height floor. Again, there's pretty much always a way to get it blue. Keep the errors in there just to show you it's possible. It's not really... Just make sure you check your placement in twig before you go ahead and upgrade. And then, yeah, pretty much just that's it. That's the DIDDYBOX. Go ahead and do some dastardly deeds to people through these crazy pixel gaps. And then obviously you could upgrade your core. And that's pretty much it. You have a nice, crazy pixel gap, chase box style 2x1. You have the pixel gap right here. We didn't do this at the correct height. We have this for the front door. Just absolutely wash some people through your front door peaks right here. And yeah, very nice and very easy DIDDYBOX. Oh, forgot to put the roofs on here. Again, it's super easy. And no one's going to be able to tell you're shooting through those gaps. It's going to be, and what are they going to do? Shoot you through them back? It's literally impossible. And very nice and very easy.